or yeah, for. Na me town number takwa be almost back here, but a bit in a paint picture, not me, but listeners no. Not today, Saturday, not today.
Oh, Saturday, honestly, takwa the for though. Junka was well represented, like almost Obia Benjilo, Taidu, Debbie Jackson, Tracy, Atembuda, Homeless, CR7, Obia, Stargirl Niger, Stargirl Nayoka, offended, Ifwashingad, Rasta Pilolo. I mean, everybody was there. Obia Bay. Now,
but one person was missing in action.
Well, Mama Mancho names in
was Alaska there?
I never saw him, but I be minimum.
Bafena.
To find out if on a payment were from. But
in this one, why I went to Wamba.
Oh, occasion why I went to Bamba, but I feel that that is
personal.
I think that he said Yogot to Wewu, and they were supposed to be friends. And they said Wamba. That's what he felt there were other pressing needs. That one more went to Bamba. To God be the glory. I can't say this or otherwise, but at least I know that they were close and closer than even Too Much and the brother Yogot, because Too Much was always on the move. But these guys became more than friends.
So were you surprised, the Wamba?
Oh, if I say I was surprised, of course I was surprised. I was surprised to some extent because I felt anybody who lived alongside Yogot. If I say I lived alongside, like Yogot is that type, the Yogot that I know. So it basically impressed me. I'm a solo, the Mundu Ponti. You know that type of Yogot, you know it. Well, Ben, I told Zabu, I said, what I tell you more day from Yankee Bay with the pay. You know that is Yogot. Yeah. And that is why I feel and everybody who encountered Yogot, you know, will have memories of him because it was like, if Yogot is here, happiness is near.
Oh, yeah.
When you're Betty, Wama Sra, Omuska. That's Yogot. He was so, you know what I'm saying, generous. And so, you know, if say people came from elsewhere, Kumasi, Tema, that's those who are closer went to Mamba. And America, I can't really tell exactly what it is, but also he gave me a reason why I couldn't come. And I think that I'm in the moon week in time to Monday. That is
it. Media representation, not huge.
Charlie, tell the people that start they were but I think that there's one thing that is happening to Accra here. Me when I tell you that the fragmentation in Junka Town, it's as a result of some of you media people. You take delight in needless sensationalism.
It's true. It's true.
I say you because some of you know how to type, but some of you are. Even way back me, way back, I'm 83, 84. Now me say this, Moko PI 24 in the year, 24 AGI, I found them lawyers one bar association was. Yes, my service war. I mean, I'm lower St. John's, but Prime Minister one idea. It's about Prime Culture bloggers in the service. Some of us get to work for power by your phone to young. Sometimes when they get Sebio, many data can they should write something and be heard. It won't take time. They should ask questions. They should educate them. Then they should stick to the ethics of the profession. Because
the issues be better.
Oh, I know.
And my worry is you are going to be or a blogger who feel the negative stories.
Yeah, of course.
But you see, say I don't know yendi. Na yambohoban. Na what catch up with you feel.
Yes.
And
the same bloggers will ask, hey, that's why the motivation now. And here, Bioma, this time we don't see your movies. You want to see movie? Come to my house and watch. Sing around. Yes, because I want to say you want to be a party to what the wreckage.
Yes.
That's not what I say. Then now we are hoping there it can be rectified. Now I enjoy. How? That is the problem I have. And I see those things, but I've just dropped a letter for the question.
Sure.
In there, they were represented. The media were better, papa. Were better, papa. Honestly, like you were not too successful. I mean, like it was beyond my expectation. People came and they came wholeheartedly to help. You understand? People came like, you know.
No, but one of my panel guys asked a very good question there. He saw the numbers, and I say, you know, you're for some time.
Yeah.
The numbers no one time.
Okay. Oh no.
That will reach out to anybody, Anna.
I mean, personally, no. Because Yogot was sick to some extent. He couldn't speak. He couldn't drink, he couldn't eat, he couldn't even like don't put on a problem.
But
for me, no, he could do a charade.
Of course.
Then I would decipher. Like Mohu de them noche. And the Yomo would be in dinner, never be sent there. One friend and our friend and my you know, and I can understand it.
Solo, you see, solo, or no?
And so, no, I think that on the other hand, you know, and they say, yeah, I'm advising the member on Bobby and Yahweh because you go to a pointer and you bring Pono 77 why you know, then one answer about seeing him home. Now, when you see him as Yogot, then maybe I'll start cramps Charlie. I had a better mention because maybe whatever it is, you know, they are even monitoring and they realize that it is what it is. And you know, I feel that now, so no. Most of us decided to wear mask because we felt that said we are not yes because you got had much on those kind of problem. Now said this watch out you know too much by year, you know, so no yes because but yes then why year banana no. I don't know say we do feel no maybe why we are one will do point of no return. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in my mind. Let's say I knew that he was dead long before I even took him to hospital.
Oh really?
Yes. And say I made a comment, friend and brother. No, sorry, or like he had one two arrangements elsewhere, assignments elsewhere. So I couldn't quite tell you what I've seen of you. But I was weeping there. See him take time. I'm quite 48 hours, right? I say if this guy lives beyond that time, not maybe he serves another God that we don't know. Because for me, no, I could see him that he was and until that final day, when that was a Tuesday morning, I rushed to his house. Now I'm in a very sorry state. In fact, that state, you know, anytime I talk and I want to talk about that issue, that's a Mekaya. Then like, wow, is that Yogot? He looked very frail, like a 97-year-old who had been left and dejected by a family to die. In quote, I'm talking about who had been like he looked like. On yet the family rejected him, but that is the way he looked like with that thing strapped around his neck. His neck.
Actually, I can see like
I mean, no con. Started in pompon or bullet.
There was no video.
He could hardly breathe.
Everything was on point.
He could hardly breathe.
Actually, nothing shows loyally.
No. Maybe just maybe this is something we don't share, but at least you can watch this just to see the situation that our brother infection is. This is the way the final day. Yes. So this is I took that picture the moment he passed on. I felt that I'll keep it till the end of time because Yogot was Charlie, what the guy went through in that last 10 days, I will not even wish for my enemy. He was really in pain, you know. So he fought a good fight because he fought a good fight, but when a friend then death lays his icy hands on you, Charlie, on the day when the death day, when he decides to take you longer. And I have this adage, I would say, like, the day the monkey is destined to die, all the trees become slippery. Maybe it be a boko. That's what I realized. But at the end of the day, when he finally passed on, I heaved a sigh of relief, like, oh, Charlie, it's all you better. Because the pain that I was going through, I mean, can you imagine a human being? You can't breathe. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't even speak. I mean, it's just like you have become like something bad, Gucci bag. I forgot the Gucci bag or something like. Actually, like in the States they call it maybe a potato or something. Vegetable. You are gone. That's what you look like. And I remember that fateful day, that morning, that walk. The one in Ohomo, that walk from his house. I led a charge with a few other gallant men, Charlie. Then we escorted him to the hospital. And what hurts me most is the confidence that he reposed in me was like, like, no, I ain't audible enough, but I say, like if I would join, like, baby, you are in tears, right? Oh, here's you. And I will also, like, if I would go with him, why not you go? They mastered courage for once, got up from his bed, drank water under my very eyes. So beyond to know for some time, no, he drank water, emptied the cup, for one jog, no, the senior fridge, Then was like, so we walked, and honestly, I don't know what I want. Even on that particular day, I was in black already. Everything black. 2 guys here, 2 guys here. I escorted him slowly. I walked in, maybe some 5 minutes to the hospital. Then when I went there, we got the hospital. The doctor was like, "Charlie, the guy's condition, if you can't straight, I must be smart. Otherwise, because the guy can barely breathe or inhale oxygen, and that he has sore all over there. What do you call it? One French, my fancy come from one working. Why you crew? So that is it, and I just write up to change. Maybe 25 minutes ago, then I had them wailing there. Yeah, the yogurt is gone. But I remember the last, like, I think when I was, I did like, you know, and he gave me thumbs up because we, because one was, you know, and honestly, like I said, it was bound to happen. Though a lot happened from our actions and inactions. You get what I'm saying?
And I understand, but instead of me, do you regret for not doing something?
In it, like maybe possibly trying a herbalist or spiritualist or that.
I could have done this.
Well, I couldn't have vetoed, like what I'm saying, like use my powers as the director of Junka to take him wherever. No, the family must be or give me approval. And I tried a couple of times. They never did. The day before I died, I think FTJ too much. He talked to you too much. The guy was like, "Oh, you're Muslim, so and I think he made an assertion that his brother was emphatic. You know, but
yeah. So they believe that DBS for a reason. Muslims, in fact, me uncle be Sadiku Rahama. We na me call the preaching no there. If it is destined to happen,
yes,
it will happen.
And somebody must be the catalyst and not the anchor to make sure this happens. That's in the Bible. We see Judas when he betrayed Jesus. No, remind you go them stories so bad.
We try.
That's
too much.
Yeah.
Everyone can see now the Yellow's medium former player been so Hans Kofi.
Oh yeah, Hans Kofi.
Yeah.
Hans Kofi, Uncle Hans Kofi.
On Hans Kofi.
Hans Kofi white rice.
On and na kunta limu no ho there in Chodo ye BB, but he chose to do something else. You know, he couldn't be with the guy. At the point, in the few days, in Chodo, I don't know what BB between our sister.
Nana, the questioning Kofu Bisa, but say, Obisi, oh, too much one daddy and quite there all around because. And I mean, you got in the war, Swedro. Kofi show be my supporting, which is 1st July. 1st June was Swedro. And see, the Kofi Poco stage, all ball, if you come along, no. And see, after the show, no, Sunday, you got in new room. The following day, which is Monday, no, so challenge see and you know, they are start to complaining or show now say. It's a the cacao day. Oh,
I know, man.
And see, let me catch and oh, my dentist be no so about the cardinal question on and I had a slow coffee, and I'm so okay. And see, we had them started, you have been put where there all but our brush and listen and I was an back. It's I mean, oh, baby, 2 days. Obudu no chem otrom the way do. Where 2 days no say. Our call a area or hospital boy in anywhere. Now I call safe hands.
Okay.
And I say now also you know say let me say now see you why there coffee is schedule.
Yeah, honor.
What you saying I be any media. No be feel so I want to call a drape and what demand na dey okay. Ba onye bi oyi kakra. Adichin no say our fian kwanta mo wa sana admit no. Yeah, baby all safe hands in on wanda. Madanchi, it's okay if you want to know the intimate also homeless in Numpa Banichanadi. My homeless people from the you got to in serious cry, will be a yellow or yellow, or also or can some yellow throw. And see, or you'll be a me believe no no a warrior you got on easy on your w or a hard guy into no kwanya menim otwa picture na mu de no kona ho no dem level no wafuna chia na de kaka ni bi aye ndanti who ade no fine or painful do but onya bibia na sebio obi ni wa won kwa ojana nanda oyele ya something no
but odu efian kwata we hold on kaka right
efian kwata no you got one shot and can result bia ho nti efian kwata the following day no na you got be fi biem obefi na mbenya hint that what so in ntwipompo wow na onye kaka wasem kra nti woma wone ne call town what's pompo bibi ma wo hwe ma no ma woma ne duma e ho na ade ne pay nti ade ne pay no ye ne okay I mean the madwini nyina ne
because opay na free
dem na ade ne
this case no opay ade charge for free say free
yeah dem na say I'm more ko nya all man too
yes
e wo sa de nti am de ne de wo pompo na pay dem na me say na nti am no ne yankasa ya charts no so this or is getting better no okay wa say wa go free juice ka crop sabada na say nkon no so be hihyen nti I mean minim there na mo so boy no so bibia na me say oh otide nti time azabu catch am there chale opadi ni situation ya hwene ya 48 hours on to no nti okay dem na biyem shim na me san so frɛ so mo boy no me catch na say me pa na me ba de no say oh I did that one in a call a UQ where you be also on pay injection now guy no hwe no pompo na say mama of pandi bi ankan oh no enti wo force na wan jantum ma wo send ni be fie after all no the following day say 2 days after so one na kwafia kwanta bi me nufa late ono so ya o shoni the whole family put until we have a fire service waka kru do enke with
in that condition
in America there
Ozabu.
Na tell the one community. Enti meet them results ni nyara feedback ni nyara me there
okay.
Most talented. What do you mean oh he can you walk? What's it? I don't show no then we full pole kasa why they want in the hospital. Do kasa na papa pompo but he was trying. Enti family nyani mbe eh hope do stop why they want in call them so woman we share adina nkasa si mama won fa drip bibian kano wonjano e mo sadente until later me do why the one look baby because of dine the issue no see dan kasa na why there dem on na baba does you say one issue ni nyano na o escape obi na adwina mbado o escape obi adwina mbado amini Yogot ni oye ye family ankasa no ye nkofu bia ye shedan GBB ndi am Yogot pe na one me with hey
yeah
me Yogot na po abade baba si na nti abade on gada de obiana dwun free obiana dwun nti I mean zabu from there I say opadi dey the way see no I was like even my friend was somebody say hey the man saying the matter also David zabu that's why zabu na zabu na wa be fia na anopia and the Yogot call e fia kwantem wa so ne nyina po wa nante wa ba Yogot we would most identity feedback I mean you know or encouraging
on share there
any person any chatter me answer bia said anye abebu instead of Yogot or fight but
he was only as a hero strong
when give up the obi all kokoro na la nante we can you imagine one sister we ngwadim and Yogot yele last year man kasa me pa me tim hwe ni di na me count me so there on make in all survive on project nando 2 years ago yele hard I'm going to GD. It's for me, you know, or escaping. And last 2 years, you know, it was in months. On your week, are they? You're going to need your be serious, you know. 6 days, pay, you know, film. And when say, obedient, China, or their brother, they are sure that they.
What's my channel? So very responsible in blogging. Yeah, pay attention. Charlie, really, you prepare this and share. I know.
Obi post video bi. Na o na boys me too much na too much. No go try to fear. We no put ma hwe we fi ka baba useless man na kasapi.
Yeah, too much. I see that be pray.
And was that pray. That was Yogot lacking. No won be say sika hin pona nkofu bia jikitam 1800 saba mu bia yakopon Mama can tell us. If the hospital na hina obejin. If the number critical la. Sabi abadala. You got a only the lampuno. No, 1,500 was 1,000 I think too. Small baby don't get a mano. Mobile money no damn yina. What it is kind of by heart. Was he lacking? Na hospital sabi ahina na obeji. Ahina la. Me won poma a safe hands with our friend. One lady be bed also a nice minimum. No be Yogot in the balance. Atasa with or the bed there oh di Kuba no so plane see there window what's about Yogot baba no o twist kebi but why the of you na do that there with the man balance kai I don't know where or the bed we see actually
okay so the other boy sorry you couldn't even talk say one injection like no I stage also one injection so what happened on there in so good form no obi do our boxes too obi on yellow no and say that obi on yellow it's I mean no kwanya minimum I mean you go near minimum the fine no kona ho why dey but nan kasa no minimum din komobia na o mo mesro it's me the why no man catch no get well soon number journey na no na wa karo apart from no get into ntwa no so no ya obaba like when you saw the picture, no, 1 minute clearer picture of how it went.
No, anymore. Me machine. Here I was. If you saw picture that no, also mukona.
Yeah, and to Mukasa.
I want today.
Thank you.
I want today.
After 5 days now.
I want today.
What a guy went through, America there. That is at least I know or give credence to my situation. I'm sorry. Like on the final breath, you know. Now the moment of my grand day actually bread was it wasn't wet. That why the other one say I want to repair. That will look like.
The last time you got your Padibi or Bao, Queen of Peace inside or no number no nam and but Oba studio on it slicky be promo too premium 360 club no over she told my house studio
mas I don't you go to not leave you without a memory baby for no that is the point and you know and then we have lost somebody that for me in Junka town Yogot irreplaceable. In the next 1,000 years, nobody can be like Yogot. He was unique and a very special kind of guy. When it comes to character, the man don't kill now. Especially said, that guy, no replacement. Walk to our line and make sure that possibly no. The fans will accept that Yogot is no more and see this is what you have to expect. But because Yogot was special, on the day, yes, they be too much. There you want the creative instincts. Yes, on easy.
One competition over
between
Yogot.
Oh, I don't know.
Because we were doing the same thing.
Oh, I was so behind the character. You got me a couple of times. A dreamer to me back. I'm on the idea of Kumasi. Maybe I took one. I didn't come. I'm my charge. Oh, Magic Day, you got to Magic Day. Yakabiano. Time loss also. I say that last can call because I don't know what click pa. I mean, no car or you be. I don't know computer. Dabi. Oh, you say, Master, what about one settle? What about one basis? Into Motown. Where we be? Like, oh, I say, no, any inco. Oh, no. I mean, telling me, you're calling me, any inco. And see competition day Yogot was proud of me must be proud of me and baby Amakade me type the mean because I didn't look like me any problem ya atasa you got one idea the Premoko UK or Chem Adibu Mutrema need implement nice concept there yeah, why the or a call to call. My me side me no interview crack until me should in your time. Yeah, time so you get too close and you took on call a tema. You can you be or you in your bus you drew near Batakrade. Yes, also 2 days later, and yes, also call back to Sweden. So and see why the maybe send until we name or mucha. Now since I see a band, then I'm so most I can bomb it in the channel. There I call to call. Oh, I see you got maybe you can do it or two. Then you Jumana. No, mom be behind them and come.
No, could be a lady be. Okay. I see.
And then That's you got today. There's nothing like competition. Or saying room for the bomb. Or no book, you might super spend. Masa. You can't hit you go. No try dancing yala. You got scared that mama no like. Can't hit him. No, all your friends for hospital for example no. Okay, remember first I can't go alone. Much as I can't go alone. Miss Remember. Then she started all the time. Until my friend make me tell us so one would be 100 Ghana was on with 1 billion drink. And so she told me to catch up Kakafan. And some crying. I say, Yana young corner, Miracle top time. Why am I? Me, I'm from the Cologne. I tell her, I'm pretty much hospital to bribe. That's your go to. No, that with Gina and hospital and care that we enter one so the Baba. That is him. And to the generosity, Massa. Yes, you won't go for, but he was damn different. Now, all your little boys, you catch him there. I go back and channel Boshan and race this. You know, see, like, yeah, I mean, the money, normal or escaping there. That is the commentary around there. Opening your opportunity or one man in the other down. Argentina. Oh, that's really? Sometimes, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how we're going to because people speculate. Now, my wife was it. So what I do now. But if you try to please everybody, you end up. Oh yeah. You know, I'm 9 minutes. You know, or you'll be a Otsima, okay, Wassa. Apart from Mobia Cabiano, yes, now, the other side of the story, you know, Wakosi police station at 709. Oh, so far, one madam, why I'm putting you need to be on them like Yamu Wijano because a spiritual issue. No, yeah, family, if you be a Casadampono, say Yamin Pengu, Sabano, or the Adibo or the boy you go to put you go to Oyami Diapa. Min Jim did the young Crawford or anybody. Young Crawford, on Yashi, maybe Anna, you could get it. My did with the idea. Young Crawford, young won't change. Sabi, Nippon wine, Yamidiavi. It's my boy, Kanya. I don't know, you do more honor than issue in your sea. Say on your no, say on your no, only now on Yamini sim. That's a room I say. More him, you got this, and I say, wow, yeah, open in a casse. Say, but you be a mechanic. Obviously, and then obviously, and you know, on your BBI, I made them catch make babies from family. No, that's we could also know you got Jana on a young coupon indeed. I think that I wanted to really hear from the guy's own lips. That is what we all remember. But since when I asked him, there are Babadosti. I don't them say okay, I see one of them was man with them was I ever buy us yes, see. Let me send the Abadan you got to the year wa into me now but the guy was like me she he said like boss mom 2 days Makasa. That's what he said. And after 2 days also Makasa but I didn't say I mean if I know the truth what will I do? In Simude I just you know I'm saying wild goose cheese was say all come part with the bed. You understand me? I can put it on Okuna. What will I do? And those that Ebianca said you obey him most, you know, they don't really even feel necessary. So what is my point? Now, and say that is and say when I went there for the first time, me interrogating one anything positive, no, like what you said, no. We have not been there again.
as to our who or otherwise. So though we have had snippets of information be out there is elsewhere, but if Narano he can live with that sort of Damocles ranking around neck, because that is in quotes if what he's saying is exactly what it is, because I was also privy to the master was seen at that table. Now, ironically and incidentally, exactly what he said is how or what happened. Emma, I am a meritocrat and a meritocrat as well. Like how a year took more 2 weeks. Able to take your boy from a room. Yes, it became like script.
Now why can't I try to wanna see time also?
Yes, so
yeah.
But what can two things? It could be purely coincidental,
of course,
or that in the spiritual realm, no, it has been taken care of. So for me, no, I can't jump the gun and make assertions here and there. But based on what the guy said during my interrogation, no, he gave it to the other. But in any case, why was he running away? That's the point.
And we could pray so.
Look when we're in a bay. And to try to tell me 2 days of Bakasano. Okay, he has something to say.
Until I'm follow up, no.
And maybe a follow up. What is name?
No, at least we will know something at us because this year, no, he's left us hanging.
Yeah, because the police came to Tomach's house to come and invite him to a police station. Based on what he said, he told the police categorically that I killed Yogot. That's why they invited him to make a statement. You understand it? And so no, I take party reportage, but I'm feel that I will have wished the Metro Mama's home so that when I'm saying something based on what people are, I can really say. But as for this, I had a speculation or a rife.
But the poster who killed Yogot also in Kofor, means out of ignorance, so they are reading a lot of meaning into that poster. No, I moved here
3 years ago. I think 2021 or 2021. Okay, when we got to that point, you got to die, you know. After that, you movie show you got. But a very beautiful story, you know, very beautiful. I would do one. How he died on the table, you know, blah 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 blah. A few things happened, but yeah,
and the movie came out.
About to some extent, but for some reason I just took it back. Because then we feel that people asking about like, maybe this or him. Like now they want to know who could you go to the movie. So when this thing came up, it would be yes, and you know, like I've even read one about myself. This Harun about Bengi that made us actually possibly, you know, it's like he's trying to find means to marry or maybe align the situation. Yeah. Do I sometimes know the future or blah blah blah? Then somebody was like, maybe I'm a time traveler. I don't even know. Honestly, I've had the occasion to say certain things.
Wabi,
only a lot. Wow. Wow. My catcher of the last year said, Mr. Kakrabobo from man, you know, okay, so look, in there. I was a cast of the man, one senior, so that okay, so be a mazi, number of casa, and wanted it twice. Mr. I was saying, Nakasa.
Now, you wanted to produce a certain lady in the music space, right?
Yeah.
I told you the manner, unless you're forgiving her, like sure. So sometimes, yeah.
And so sometimes we just have to be in America. I don't want us to delve too much on. I don't know. A lot will depend on the immediate family.
Yeah.
If they want it to slide, to God be the glory. If they want retribution, if they want vengeance, the uncle vengeance is mine. And so on, they want answer. But I feel that. If you ask me, I may feel that when you see when you are
and family member they come from a certain family.
They don't believe it will die.
Yeah, sure.
Now, if only it's another, but I don't think that Nalabotum about Takradi Abumo is another bed, and how he's going to live his life with that mindset. I've snubbed the life out of a bubbly young man who had even the potential to become a greater and greater superstar. You would have had a lot of potential.
Now, Michelle on camera. So beautiful.
Mom fancy, I'm not made of matter. You'll be out for us as a bad wet in the chat.
Maybe I'll let you switch now.
And I'm a renter now.
Beautiful.
I'm first man with that.
Beautiful.
I think that it's a fast way.
Charlie.
And Panina or interview one.
Oh, Baba Dusty.
The guy was supposed to be a brother. I don't know life. I mean, let me use this opportunity to get you actually. Let's try and maintain peace at all times.
It's necessary.
Because you know when you try to sometimes. You know, I mean, make over bloated ego be like show of bravado. Those things on what? This thing could have been mitigated and not stopped by Wunja, yeah. Kaba is there.
Just Wunja from a better time now. They look at something.
No, but the chain is after he had enacted it already. But it could have stopped and had prevented that hit.
But then the million could be Nana. No share or him or dump him. Na contani hands coffee away. And then yeah, you didn't come on. No, because I don't hear anything or Tindy Biasin or Jinny no say. Say, Ekade soon be Kumbi Moa. Naso Kuna. Almost so soon or Bibi or Dayaman. That is the challenge. You know, Ebiana Mark or Bekade Yamano. Like paying back
and that's it.
On Yada. Izamo. Imagine what's Kokuma in the father say. So that is where the problem is. It is taking a soul no uneasy because they will ask something in return. He told me. He told me. It just see. Than they could spiritually.
Oh yeah. Aware of those things. Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. So much. Yes, I did. Ati. The banso a mami nje mu na yes o ati.
Jara kwa me. Me process so best I them reference the giant question. Stop. But this our wife. It's oh yeah. Too much you get Ghana.
Oh no. Too much you put the them line put it no.
Massa na.
Oh no, seriously. Hey, serious. I said good man.
Better.
Bumpy.
Every day we on the street cause so pure one have an agony boom. We keep it real on the street complete the fit with our deceit in team yeah inking come. Sister me there to Christian.